Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Katnip and Chill. I am your host, Katnip, and today we're going to do a craft. The long-awaited craft. A singular craft. Today we are going to make something I've been wanting to make for a while. I've never really wanted one of those like very large totems that you carry at music festivals, but I did have a friend who recently brought a very small totem that was still easy to find her, but easy to carry, lightweight, etc. So I now want to make one. I wanted to make it more like a staff, kind of like foresty, wanderer, walking stick, but also mystical and magical type of vibes. Maybe like a magical staff. I want to make a magical staff. Let's make a magical staff. Okay, let's go.
And like most projects, we begin with some concept art. I was going for a Resin Gandalf-y type of staff with a suspended jewel in the center. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to suspend it, but this is the concept phase. We'll figure that out later. Add a little bit of foliage and some bark-like details, and we're done. Okay, so I got this lovely PVC pipe at the hardware store with an attachment there. It's about 4 feet long, but I'm a still use. I completely forgot that I'm gonna need to fit this in a suitcase. I'm gonna have to go back to the hardware store to cut it in half, essentially. After a quick 2-week trip to the hardware store, I cut it in half, and now it is portable for travel on an airplane. My goal is to try and get this in a carry-on bag. And we also got this little connector piece with a lip in the middle so that we can connect the two halves together and take it apart at will. So for the next segment, I bought a foam clay off of Amazon, which proved to be a very weird consistency. So you'll see that I pull it apart several times, almost like one of those kneaded erasers. It has this really kind of almost sticky-ish quality to them, and I'm placing it up onto the PVC pipe to try and give it a more organic, natural texture, and you'll see very soon why this doesn't really work.
No, this doesn't look right, and I don't think it's gonna look good. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board on this. We're gonna undo all this and start over.
This is a PSA to measure your projects, kids.
Oh, it looks like poop. Okay. Now we actually just need this to be very thin, so we're just gonna like roll it. You know, I might actually have a legitimate rolling pin. Let me see if I've got a rolling pin. I think I do. Oh, we have a rolling pin. No! Oh god, it's sticking to the rolling pin! Don't use a wooden rolling pin! Oh my god, okay. Don't, oh my god. Okay, you can easily take it off, but I have a feeling if I just press into it really hard, it's gonna just gonna stick. So let's not use a rolling pin. Fuck. Or maybe if you have a plastic rolling pin. But wood is a no-go. We have now learned something important. God. I'm a terrible crafter. I'm one of those crafters that just does things. I don't really... Sometimes I'll look into it, but I don't always look into it. Probably better if I look into it, you know? Do my research. You guys are all better than me for that, because you're watching this video and learning before you get started on your craft. Okay, so I'm going to kind of show you. So it fits. Now what we need to do is get this out. Flatten it out this way. Squish it out. Flatten it out a bit more. There we go. That's nice, isn't it? No! Be careful of that, I guess.
Due to the lines that the makeshift rolling pin was making, I ended up flipping everything over so that we had a smoother surface to work on. I got some clay shaping tools to help make this bark-like texture. Yeah, that's not really working.
Toothpick! Everybody's got a toothpick.
And here we begin the long, arduous task of carving each individual piece of bark texture into the clay. Please tell me, why do I do this to myself? Ooh, yes, gotta get the close-up shot. Everybody loves a good close-up shot. So as I'm taking my time and trying to make the carvings look good, I start realizing that it's getting harder and harder to carve, and it's drying. It's drying. So I rush to get this clay onto the pole as quickly as I possibly can, as it is currently actively drying. Help me. It looks really bad.
Oh, you smooth it out right now. You know, it might look a
I
little...
can't smooth it out. It's sticking already. It's
might
drying
look a little,
so fast.
Might look a little rough right now. It might look like a really wrinkly cannoli, but...
Does it look bad?
Well, I honestly think it looks good up until I look at that wrinkly part right there. But then the other side looks like a cool tree stick.
Well, that is the goal. It's supposed to look like a cool tree stick. It's supposed to be like a 24-hour drying thing, not a 2-hour.
Is it because it's warm in here, you think?
Well, it has to be. Well, I don't think temperature makes a difference.
Oh, this side looks great.
This side does look cool.
Let me get the pan. It actually looks like a fucking actual
Think it'll look cool?
chunk of wood. It's just the other side looks like my glands. So, do with that information what you will.
Okay.
Like, look at it. Flip it around.
Oh, I put the wrong. Oh, I put the shit side. You know what? You know what?
Salvageable.
It is salvageable. You want to know why?
So you can just peel it.
Because I can. Oh god. It's fucked.
It's ogre.
It is over.
Am I supposed to keep filming this?
Karen,
Alright,
watch yours.
I'm
Oh,
still.
Wait. We peeled this off. Perhaps there's restitution. I just need to get it off. God, why is it so hard? Oh my god. Okay.
I can't help you because I'm not in your videos, man. Like, I'm not real. So this is a you fight.
This is a me fight. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I did all this work for nothing. It took me hours. Please. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, now both of the sides look kind of shitty.
But you know what? That's okay.
I did it so fast and with such ferocity. Hold on.
Now it really looks like it.
Oh god, I fucked it up.
It's okay. You can fix it.
Why do I have such ambitious goals?
You know, you asked me that same question when you were working on the fucking dragon outfit.
Why do I do this to myself?
And you were like, man, the next time I have any crazy ass ideas to make a really overly complex project, you should tell me. And I said, sure.
You didn't warn me! You just outed yourself!
I mean, maybe I did, but you're the one who keeps coming up with the ideas, so.
Forgive me for having a creative brain. It was supposed to look nice.
Do you have any other comments you'd like to make? What about you, creature? No, get off me! Get off me!
Okay. So it looks kind of like poop in multiple ways, but we're gonna make this work. It's salvageable, I think. The other side was carved off camera much more quickly so that we could avoid the fast drying time of the clay. Wow, this one's going much smoother than the last. You can see I'm using the toothpick to cut off any of the excess so that when we pinch it together it doesn't look weird and looks a bit more streamlined. I'm cutting a bit off here at the end to make room for that connector piece. Next up is the fancy top. Here we're using aluminum foil to try and carve out a half moon shape or like the shepherd's hook shape at the top. And you'll see me try and fail many times as the foil is just not that strong to hold such a large shape.
Hot glued inside there.
Now we can just boom. Still not the greatest. I should probably get something, maybe hot glue out here on the edges. Instead of hot glue, I realized I had a bunch of jewelry wire that I could use to try and stabilize the top part. So as you can see, I secured the base using that twisted wire and the two tails to tie towards the bottom, but it's still a bit loose. So off screen I ended up using more wire to twist around the entirety of the structure and then bend it into my desired shape.
Alright, so this is what it looks like so far. I'm a little concerned about how this looks more like bark versus this up here, but I think when I paint it I'm gonna start painting to really bring this this poop stick to life. I'm a little worried about the bark texture turning into this twisty texture, which I think looks I think both of them look cool in their own right? Let's start with the brushing. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe it'll look cool. Maybe it won't look so weird. Who knows? It's all the same color at least.
I start by mixing brown and black and really water it down, being very loosey-goosey with my painting, then grabbing a napkin or a paper towel and swiping down. This will help drive the paint into the crevices, making it more distinct and give it some more depth. Next we move on to the absolute best, most favorite part of the project, the details. We start super gluing on some fake moss that I've had for years, originally bought to add to a black dragon miniature, but I have not done it yet and I still have way too much moss. So here we go. Oh yes, that good close-up, yes, good close-up.
I want to say that bark, so like, it's natural. Bark to twig.
Here we have a really pretty natural light shot of the fake foliage we are going to add to this staff. Wow, so artsy.
Alright, so I was going to use this resin to pour into here and make crystals. A large crystal for crystal mold. But then I read the instructions, you know, like a smart person, and it says to pourable up to 1/4 inch at a time. 1/4 inch. 2, 3, it would be several days. So it's probably not going to look good if it's not a single pour, as I've seen other resin projects go poorly. So I'm going to order different resin that can pour large projects. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, I've read all the instructions. 3-part epoxy to 1 part hardener. We have 2 crystals, both are 4 ounces partially pure, 4 ounces here, total. 3 parts to 1 part, half of each gem.
Did you get all that?
Perfect. How did the hair get in my mouth there? Tell me that. It's going to be fully mixed. I'm going to try and mix it to where we don't make bubbles. So slow mixing, because bubbles are the enemy. Also, not sponsored by Total Boat, but I know Total Boat works. It's good resin. It's really expensive, but it's good resin. I think it's supposed to be like 2 minutes of stirring. Oh, it's looking better. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Stir slowly. We might have a couple bubbles. It's okay. I don't mean a little imperfection. None of us are perfect. We do have a little extra. We might be able to fill that better, but you know what? Let's put a fun color in here. Why don't we? What color should we do? Teal, sky, jade, or blue? I'm thinking teal, personally. Let's fucking go. Because apparently you only have about like 10 minutes to like actually mix this shit, so I probably should have, you know, opened this beforehand. Okay, what's your teal? Pretty. I don't know how much teal we need. But let's figure it out, yeah? Ooh, nice. Should maybe shook. Woo, too much. Damn it. I wanted like 2 drops. This is green. Are you getting teal from this? Because I'm getting green. I mean, whatever. This is a forest gem. It doesn't have to be blue. I just like blue. I think blue is pretty. I think it would complement the green really well. But whatever. Yeah, how is this teal? Like, literally? This is green. Maybe it'll dry teal. That's pretty. That's a pretty non-teal color. Whatever.
I obviously and definitely don't care that it's not blue. Alright, imagine you saw the entire process you just witnessed repeated again as we do the second half of the pour.
Here are the big guys. Cool, alright. No denting. Cool. We're not quite ready at the demold stage yet, and we have to wait a full week. But I'll see you in a week, and we're gonna pray, because you want to know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do this. Good luck to me. Also, that is not blue.
Alright, it's time! We're gonna open this up. I'm so excited. Whoa, that came off so nice. Hold on. Whoa! Oh, I actually like that it's not perfectly clear. That it's kind of a sea glass style. Except for this side. This is really cool though. Soap molds, man. Soap molds, how cool. Let's see what this one looks like. Whoa. Oh, this one's cool. You can kind of see the line of demarcation, but it honestly, it's a solid, it's a full solid pour here. So cool. Let's see if we can see the line here. Oh yeah, we can see the line. It's right there. But it's very bare. I mean, it's not crazy.
And what do you think? Here is the completed staff, top to bottom. Please ignore that middle part. You don't see it. It's part of the staff. It was there on purpose. And of course, we gotta get that close-up shot. Ooh, look at that close-up shot. Yes, we do love close-ups here in this house. Wow. I added some yarn and charms onto the end, give it a bit more of a free-rin vibe, some bigger flowers closer to the bigger imperfections, and the carved parts are still looking good. I'm actually quite surprised at how good this turned out. I was genuinely worried as I just kept making mistake after mistake, but good God, look at it! She's beautiful! This project took me months, and I had to learn a lot to make it, but I think even though I tend to struggle through projects like this, I keep coming back because the end result is just so worth it. What do you think? Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you all have a chill day. Bye!